Now, last year in 2024, the government announced the Leasehold and Freehold Reform Act 2024. It came in at the last minute, nobody was expecting it, and it happened in the midst of a general election. Now, what we know now is that not much has really happened since then, and we're actually waiting for secondary legislation to bring in many of the changes. But I wanted to focus on a particular one that no one seems to be talking about, which is going to be extremely useful for leaseholders with problematic ground rents. So those with a doubling ground rent or an RPI ground rent. And that is the creation of a new right, which will enable a leaseholder to get rid of the ground rent altogether on payment of a premium. So this, in a way, is similar to the right to extend the lease, because that's almost what happens is you pay a premium, you extend the lease, and you remove the ground rent. But in this case, it creates a new right where we don't actually have to extend the lease anymore to get rid of the ground rent. And so this is likely to be useful for people that have a long lease term, but a problematic ground rent. So probably a fairly new lease, which has been granted recently, where there's no question about the actual length of the lease, but the ground rent is onerous or it escalates too quickly, and there's a chance that buyers are going to be put off by it, or a mortgage company simply won't lend against it. And so this new right is due to come in, maybe at some point late in 2025, early 2026, we don't know yet, but it's very much something to keep an eye on if you are looking to solve a ground rent problem.